Oh yeah, once again, touch the leg to everyone. So this Zhi Ney, so-called Zhi Ney, as we have planned as a schedule of the year that we have a retreat, and I supposed to teaching Zhi Ney, but due to some special reason that I have to return to Mandarin, and therefore, so I like to present here the teaching through this film, and also that Kembo Tender will be taking my place, and he will teach you as from the text, and he will teach you and lead you the meditation and practice. So here I'm going to instructing you how you could apply this practice, not only in the retreat, but after retreat, that you can practice this, and how to get realize and how to get yourself truly instead of that very meditation. The Zhi Ney, this very name of the Zhi Ney in the translation you call as calm abiding. Actually, this is a part of the actual part of the practice of Nguyeji, which is actual practice after Ngondo. What is this particular, the so-called Zhi Ney, this retreat? It is actually we are focusing in order to do a proper meditation. You have to understand how to meditate, and who is meditating, and what is to meditate. Why meditation? So it goes all these questions. So before you get into the so-called meditation, you have to know, and you have to realize, and you have to train, you have to understand that your mind who is going to meditate need to be disciplined or need to be well trained so that your mind can remain in a focus. So that we call actually the real part of this very practice we call as Zhi. That literally meaning of Zhi means holding your mind, understanding your mind to behold, so that our mind is not chasing and not dominated by all this active thought. What we happen usually, we are very easily get manipulated or influenced by our thought, and then we run after the thought and we get lost our track. So here it meant to be understanding. So therefore the first we call Ngondo, for example, if we talk about the graduality, Ngondo is to awakening your mind that is not awoken from understanding the spirituality, nature of the spirituality in you, within you. Through Ngondo, we train the mind to awaken yourself internally, your spirituality in you, understanding all this essence of the spirituality, essence of the practice, essence of the all positive actions of practice. After that, then you go into the Nguyeji, which is actual practice. Nguyeji means, in that very Nguyeji, this is one first stage we give our student, training of our mind to control, how to control our monkey mind, how to discipline our monkey mind. When your mind is not being able to control and calm and stable, so-called you are being not peace internally and physically and distracted. Therefore, to realize your mind, to hold your mind, to train your mind is very important. So in this so-called Zhi Ney, actually in three parts we divide. So today in this retreat, we are mainly telling how to realize your mind and how to train your mind to be stable, calm, and be in state where you want. That is what we call a Zone. Once you have realized that mind and trained that mind, then you get into the contemplation. We call it Semela Nyambar Shawa. So to hold your mind, we get support from the object of syllable a. Through a, you are being introduced, or you are led to hold your mind, realize your mind, train your mind. Once you get into the practice and experience and you realize what is that what we are meant about, how that is meant to be in your practice, and how to discipline your mind. Once you gain those qualities, then you are introduced to contemplate on it with no support, an object in front of you or as a support focus, but you rather contemplate directly into the nature of mind. So when you know the mind, then you have a good reason to know the nature of mind. So then you get into the second stage, that is we call contemplating or nyamsha in the semela nyambar shaba. So meditating without object or objectless meditation. When you were able to meditate and your mind remain in that state of objectless meditation, then the third part or third stage, we introduce your direct nature state of mind. Actually, this is how properly and how supposed to be given teaching according to the text. So Ngondro, and then in Ngweji, the actual practice, we have a stage of practice to teach you how to hold your mind and how to realize your mind, how to train your mind to be still and focus. And once you get experience of that meditation, and you are meant to be meditating on the deeper level without object. And then you get to introduce to your nature of mind. So these are the three basic things, but we are mainly actually focusing here. The first one, the Simsungwa, Simzi, the holding your mind or training your mind or realizing your mind. In order to do that, this is part of the practice which you will get instruction how to let your mind be stronger to remain in focus. And that we give an introduction and empowerment of the A syllable, on which you are going to look into and train your mind to remain in the focus and still and the presence and mindfully without distracting from here and there afterthoughts. And you carry on in practice, and that is what we are going to explain. So, without training your mind properly, your meditation is not that much going to be effective. Because if you don't know how to train and how to hold and how to remain in the presence, your mind, the mind who don't know where you are, then there's no question that your meditation may something effective. Your meditation can be more materialistic, can be very objective, can be very distractive, can be disappear, and your mind never have been focused in meditation. You have keep chasing or planning or thinking about, instead of resting and relaxing and being in the presence. So these are the one key important in our life. If you're truly seeking meditation, you really need to focus these practice seriously and respectfully and carefully. If you have well experienced and done properly, remaining your practice in your life will have more and effective result.